Hello, everybody, and welcome back to day 2 of Game Over Cancer. I am Malcreos. I will be your host today. We've got a full day of fantastic games, and I just want to point out we do have an incentive for a game later today. So if you are making any donations and you are inclined to either save or kill the animals, please make sure to mention that. But without any further ado, we've got RyanFord here doing Quest RPG, so take it away.
Hey, thank you. Yo, what up, everybody? So, as introduced, I'm RyanFord, and yeah, we'll be running Quest RPG. The US any percent, since there are regional differences between the game. Oh, for the timer, okay, I'll count down from 3. 3, 2. Oh wait, sorry. One more time. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so first off, admittedly, I kind of wish that I practiced on stream before doing a run, but I did practice on public transit with my Game Boy Advance SP, so hopefully that's good enough. But yeah, so this game, Quest RPG. Oh, also I recognize a few names in chat. Thank you everybody for the good luck. Yeah, so this is an enhanced remake of Quest 64. Ported onto the Game Boy Color, so ported down to 2D. It's like decently faithful to the original game, but there are a lot of differences. So, especially what I'm gonna be leveling up for spells and stuff like that will be vastly different compared to the N64 version. And also, yeah, there's a lot more text and dialogue and cutscenes and stuff in this game, so they, I guess, made a more fleshed out story comparatively. And yeah, the intro takes pretty long for this game, though. I think it's a bit less than 2 minutes before I'll start like actually moving around and stuff. But yeah, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so even the title for the Japanese and US version is different. Like Japanese version's called Elemental Tale, Jack's Great Adventure, Satan's Revenge. So yeah, the final boss is named differently even, and the main character is also named different. It's like John Jack in the Japanese version of both Quest 64 and of the Game Boy port. And then it's named Brian in the US version of both games. So I think part of the reason there's so many differences is that they were made by two different dev companies, like Imagineer, and I forgot the other one actually. So for the most part, actually Japanese has a lot better like quality of life stuff for differences, and the run's faster as a whole due to more than just faster text in Japanese, like the classic. So this first boss, Tim the Dark Lord, so he has 20 health, so you could roll up to 8 damage, so you kind of hope to kill him in 3 hits by getting I don't know, if I got like 8 and 2 6s, that would have been good enough, but I got 6 3 times, so I had to hit him one more time. So it took an extra turn, which is not the worst. And yeah, so I need to go back to the monastery. Some call me Tim. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so a lot more downtime to like... Wait, what is happening with the story, actually? Oh, I guess Brian went to go report back to the higher-ups in this monk monastery. So they're all, was it spirit monks? So basically like spellcasters for this world. They're reporting about like monsters invading, stuff like that. So there's an item. I'm gonna make a slight detour over here called the Spirit Gemstone. So I'm gonna need 7 of them at a certain point of the game, which I'm gonna be safe scumming for a lottery because it's not guaranteed to win the lottery for an important item. So fortunately, if I lose the lottery a bajillion times, it won't take too long, as long as I make sure that I save right before the result is supposed to come in. Like 7 seconds per try, but that's like way later in the run. So it's grabbing a bunch of mostly healing items. Dewdrop for MP, and then taking all this bread as well for HP for now, since I don't have healing magic. Then that guy Pat over there, I talked to him. If you don't have any fresh bread left in your inventory, he'll give you one. So the house where I fought Tim the Dark Lord, there actually was a bread in that chest, but then it's a little slower to backtrack. Backtrack and getting that one instead of getting the one from Tim, since I had 0 in my inventory.
Got a quick moment for a donation?
Yeah, go ahead.
We received a $10 donation from Junkyard Dave saying, I have no idea what goes on this run, and I've watched Ryan go through it quite a few times, but I do like Ryan a lot. Good luck, Ryan, on your probably most confusing speedrun.
Yep. Definitely seen Dave in chat quite a bit when I was running this game in, I guess it was mostly January when I was running this. I had a pretty short commitment to sweeping the leaderboards for the world records for this game. A lot of the time that I was doing the learning and practicing, actually, while I was at AGDQ, while I was in my hotel room and stuff, I just had my Game Boy Advance SP and was just laying in my bed in the hotel practicing, and learning the other categories as well, since I only knew US any percent at that time.
So now that you got the world record in this, they gonna rename the game Quest RPG Ryan's Quest?
Now that I've taken over, I get to rewrite the narrative for this game. I hope they do. So yeah, just grinding fights here wherever I can. Like these enemies give a varying amount of EXP, depending on which battles you take. So this might be a bit slow though, because I'm out of MP. But I think this should be the last level up I want for this route. Oh, I actually didn't level up, damn. Alright, I must be like within a single digit amount or something, sort of leveling up. I do have to be careful about my health a little bit, but should be fine, as long as I don't miss input here. And thanks for that raid, Space Narc. Well, yeah, also the encounter rate is, I think it's a little higher in the US version compared to the Japanese version. Does help grinding there a little bit better. So I'm going a bit out of my way to grab some of these spirits, which is like a free level up towards your element. So in this game, wind is really broken for most of the game, so it'll just be leveling up wind like crazy instead of like in the N64 version, you mostly dump your points into Earth, as Avalanche is really broken. And some water just to get healing magic as well. But yeah, wind. I'm gonna be doing wind majority of the run, but then a little bit after when I get into close to 30 wind, then I'm gonna start putting points into water and earth. Also get healing magic. Because the difference in this game also is that you need for healing level 2 we need at least 13 water and 12 earth together. And to get healing level 1 we need 4 water and 3 earth. So kind of have to split up a bit of the investment. but also for some bosses that are going to be very resistant to wind as well. They're usually weak to earth, so I'm going to be... So the points invested into earth actually will help a lot too. But yeah, admittedly, that beginning part, since I was fighting some stronger enemies, like the Hellhounds, mostly, my health actually got kind of dangerously low. I was a bit surprised. I never experienced that situation before. Seems like that encounter is like feels less common, like whenever I'm doing run. Also, stay hydrated, folks. Might not hear me for a few moments. Okay, yeah. So since this is not a short run, yeah, I have like half a cup of coffee and like a glass of water nearby. Yeah, have something to drink nearby. Yeah, so this is completely unique to the Game Boy game. Like the first boss, Solvering, he invading this castle and also summoning these minions as well. Yeah, it's pretty much unique to the Game Boy game. So as usual, just spamming wind level, wind. Oh shoot, what's the name of this attack? Oh, Wind Cutter level 2. And once I hit above 12 wind magic, then I'll get Wind Cutter level 3, which is gonna nuke a lot of bosses, basically. Spoiler alert. So yeah, a lot of the early game grind is just to get my wind up. Oh, also, it's weird. Like a lot of the stats, I'm glad in the Game Boy game it actually tells you like how your other stats level up. Kind of like it'll show a percentage in the pause menu per stat. So I can increase agility by every time I take a turn when I'm attacking enemies. Then or anytime I don't run away from a battle pretty much and take a turn, then if I move diagonal, so like you get like 10% to a level for each full horizontal movement and each full vertical movement inside the box. So if I move completely diagonal, so that's why most of the fights I usually move diagonally, unless if I'm running away. Then yeah, you get like 20% to your agility stat. So at some point it's gonna be really important for me to hit 24 points into agility, so that my movement box will be bigger, so that I can avoid some enemy attacks, and some cases also to get like closer to certain bosses or to like get around them faster. Oh, I should have actually taken that fight. Oh well, it's okay. Yeah, wind is like terrible in Quest 64. In this game, it's like completely broken. Avalanche is still pretty good in this game, but it takes a lot of stats to like get it. So it'd be hard to progress in the game like without Avalanche. Hey, thanks to the good luck, Duraco. Or sorry, I said Duraco. Duraco. My bad. That's a familiar name. But yeah, so Solvering, he's actually kind of a big reset point normally in Quest 64, but, you know, in this game, yeah, since he's weak to wind and wind is broken, then, yeah, getting Wind Cutter level 3, you can just one-shot him in this game. And, so yeah, behind the throne, there's that secret room, now that I saved, Princess from this castle, Dondarin Castle. Since Solvering came in and captured her during that cutscene that was inside the castle. And yeah, there's a lot of healing items and spirit in those rooms on the side, so just wanted to grab all of those. So I did do a reroute, where I skipped using the inn 2 times compared to other runners' routes. So I ran away from all the fights that were in Connor Forest earlier instead of taking a whole bunch of fights. So combination of I was able to conserve some MP, but also I can yeah, skip healing there. Oh, and skip needing to use a MP restorative before I fought Silvering as well. So going out of my way to grab this Dewdrop as well. Gonna need a lot of MP restoratives throughout the run. There is gonna be a grind later on, where I'm gonna be grinding for defense and HP. Which so every time that I take a hit that I think if it does like 3 or more damage, then it gives you 3% to your defense. And anytime that I do a physical attack to an enemy or get hit by a physical attack, then it gives 10% to my HP stat. So my HP won't go up for quite a while during the run. You can also save here, just in case. Oh yeah, I got hit by physicals a lot by the Hellhounds, and I hit them with physicals, so my HP did go up by 1, actually. I've never seen this before in a run. Kind of funny.
He said the thing. He said the thing.
I've never seen that before. Yeah, I'm gonna be grinding, gonna try to get to at least 22 wind here. There are some encounters that could be dangerous if I don't pay attention to my health and my MP as well. So, gotta make sure to eat some bread at some point. And, if there's an encounter with this big flower-looking thing called Hot Lips, there's an item it can drop called the spirit gemstones I was talking about. They can also drop them. So if it does drop one, I can skip picking up one from a chest later on. If I get the drop in this area, then it could save a lot of time later, but it'll kind of I'll end up skipping a lot of element grinding though. In that section that I would skip. So then I'd be kind of behind on levels, possibly, unless if I end up being, like, over-leveled here or something. Surround bread. I know, right? Yeah, I kind of don't want to get these death hugger encounters that much, because they hit pretty hard for a hit. You're gonna have to actually, like, use another bread, too. Which is fine. Also, some enemies in some places might drop bread somewhere. Possible. There's a Hot Lips encounter. No, I doubt that he's gonna drop the thing, since I think I'm gonna get a level up, and I think usually you don't get item drops when you level up. I could be wrong on that, though. It's ideally... if I can get some encounter where I can one-shot an enemy, since I have only 3 MP left. Ah, whatever, I'm going in. Eat a lot of hits here, though. So yeah, anytime that you use a physical or end your turn without using magic, then you do gain 1, oh, a nice Dewdrop. I didn't level up, though, unfortunately. That was actually a waste of time for that fight, kind of. Oh, right, because... okay, yeah, I thought about the wrong encounter, in terms of EXP. So that single enemy that was there, the Mad Doll, gives a kind of low amount of EXP. I forgot, so I blame Russ on that. Actually, I do have my splits up. I'm running my own timer, like already losing time on this segment compared to my PB. Like half. Yeah, I'll probably be behind by like 45 seconds compared to PB currently. Oh, more than that actually. Like 55. Well, that's fine. That's actually pretty content with being under 20 minutes here. So. Oh, also this music on the boat is unique to the Game Boy game. N64 version doesn't have it. And yeah, there's a lot of songs that are okay, yeah, so there's a lot of songs that are the same from Quest 64, but downported. But also, some of the songs are like in the wrong place. So, like, when I was in Connor Forest earlier, that music for Boyle Hole. Nice level up. So yeah, my health being pretty low. There's some dangerous encounters that could end up killing me here, because most of the enemies are faster than me too. So this guy... Oh, whoops. So yeah, those skeletons, they hit pretty hard. So, like, I had 18 health and it rolled a 17, so like, you know, I could have almost died if I didn't heal before. Nice fresh red drop though. And yeah, still grinding for levels while I'm at it over here. So ideally I'd like to be as close to 29 as possible before I enter the next town coming up. Oh wow, I'm really out of heals. Yeah, the ghost town there. Yeah, that encounter is really dangerous. I can't even kill them back when they hit me, and they hit really hard. And yeah, this wolf goat as well. Also hits pretty hard, and their rock shower animation is really slow too. So yeah, I'm a little concerned, because that's crazy. I'm actually out of bread already. Bread and other healing items. So, I might have to save scum if I end up getting encounters that might kill me. Because a little bit too far down in levels to learn what's it called? To learn healing level 1. Oh yeah, so the spirits there, when I was walking over there, so during that cutscene, Brian was automatically moving. So yeah, it automatically like moves you into the blue cave. So, and yeah, for this route, it's faster to backtrack and like leave, even though this looks pretty slow. Okay, so I'm gonna save here because I'm a bit scared about my health. Oh wait, I got a honey bread from that other encounter. Just now. Never mind. I think I might be fine. Cause yeah, I should get I think there's a healing potion. Yeah, in here. And I would have tried to skip that spirit gemstones there, or those 2 chests if I got a spirit gemstones drop from the hot lips earlier. Okay, also since I did burn a lot of healing items, Might make the grind a little dicey later. So yeah, so now that I have 25 or 29 wind magic, I can do just enough damage to kill those scorpions. And yeah, I'm one earth short to have healing level 1, so hoping I don't die to this encounter. Oh, unfortunate. Yep. I needed it to be particularly not that encounter to be able to survive a hit. Oh, they're gonna keep giving me this, aren't they? Another situation I've never experienced before. Since I did get that healing potion, I could use it, but yeah, I was being pretty greedy, honestly. The game always knows how to punish you if you be greedy. Cause I should have used the healing potion that I just got from the chest to heal instead of hoping that I would get an encounter that I could win and level up, and then start using healing magic. So I don't know. I played greedy and I got punished, basically. But it's okay. Probably lost like a minute or something, or a little less. So yeah, I was hoping to get these encounters a lot, the multi-optics, since they always open with healing level 1. A Mappy. This is a demake / remake Quest 64. I think it's made like a year after Quest 64, I think. Oh, I accidentally moved to the side. Oops. Yeah, now I'd like to get these encounters sometimes. Those mimics, they also can drop spirit gemstones as well. But if I do get one, it won't save as much time as if I got it from the earlier area. Maybe like 10 seconds. And yeah, since I got a ton of MP items, then I'm gonna almost always just try to heal using MP and not use my items currently. Yeah, anytime that I don't get muted or silenced from encounters, then I'll likely fight them. But yeah, so getting silenced just means that you can't cast spells. Oh, and if I get a Skelebat encounter as well, then since they're kind of low for EXP, then also just run from those. And then yeah, ideally I'd like to be as close to learning healing level 2 by the time I get out of here. Oh, my agility increased as well, so I don't really need to grind it anymore. So as you can see, my movement box is way bigger now. And yeah, since these enemies are hitting pretty hard too, it is increasing my defense a little bit too. In a few splits from now, I'd like to get my defense stat to 20. I do the pretty long defense and HP grind. But yeah, so I don't need to actually like move around before attacking these guys now. Alright, so I'm at 12 earth, and need to get up to 13 water. Oh yeah, another random difference. So the Japanese version, you can also toss items in your inventory, but you can't in this game. So there's some items that you can only use while you're in a battle and can't use them in the overworld. So, and you do have a limit for inventory space as well. So sometimes if your inventory gets filled with like junk drops, you gotta like use them in battle to get rid of them. But yeah, in Japanese you can just choose to toss them though, to clear out space. Oh yeah, sometimes, so I've been really slow on selecting Wind Cutter. Okay, my health is fine. Wind Cutter level 3. Cause so you press B to open the menu, and then like your magic menu in a battle, and then press whatever direction on the D-pad corresponds to that element. So for wind it's right, so it's supposed to press right 3 times, but there's like a small cooldown for each input that you put. So since I have to do it 3 times, so you have to like kind of be slow, like 1, 2, 3, kind of like that. If you're mashing it, then you just won't get an input. My gosh. Over 2.5 minutes behind PB currently. So, I finally reached the end of Blue Cave. And, yeah, more story stuff. Which, aside from this meeting with Epona, like, getting washed up in the, Blue Cave is not a thing that happens in Quest 64, but now again, more story elements in this game. Oh, I also need to remember to heal before I go into the overworld, because I think I could die to an encounter with and at 16, so yeah, there's a chance I could die to something. I helped the area Lara Pool, so next need to go through Cull Hazard, which there's a Game Boy specific boss that I'm going to be fighting there as well. Normally in Quest 64, I think Cull Hazard's usually where you would do the defense grind, encountering some Skelebats and getting hit by their Wind Cutter a bunch of times. Because in that game, it's like, I think your defense increases defense increasing is dependent on the number of hits you take from attacks. Then in this game, it's like the amount of damage you take, what matters. So you'd be like pretty under leveled for defense, and then get hit a lot for like around 20 damage from like a specific encounter. Bunch of times to level up defense more, or to level it up quickly. Same with in that Blue Cave, you can also kind of grind your defense a bit on those scorpion enemies when they were using the water attack. Oh, my health was higher than I thought. Whoops. Healed a little too soon. There are some encounters that are dangerous here. I was gonna say how the Wyvern can do a lot, and then I just show that example. Blood Gel also is pretty dangerous. They can, when they use their homing arrow level 2, I think it is, then it you can sometimes roll like 30 in the 30s for damage, like 31, 32. All the arrows hit. Alright, cool. So now I should have healing level 2. There's Blood Gel. Yeah, that attack, which rolled 22 this time. So I do want to grind some more levels. So ideally I want to hit, shoot, I think it's 31 win. I hope that's the right amount. I unfortunately don't have my notes tab up. I can one-shot this next boss. I think if I'm below 31, then I think it'll not one-shot him. Or actually, I think 31 might be like luck dependent, whether it'll even kill him or not. Oh, I I messed up my movement there. It's fine. Yeah, farming, yeah, scarecrows, blood gel, and oh, what's the other encounter? Called Lamia as well, which they can drop. They can also drop spirit gemstones. Again, it also doesn't save that much time if it does. And then yeah, the wyverns are pretty heavily resistant to wind, so gonna be avoiding those as much as possible. Oh my gosh, overall the encounters have been, I think, not great overall. Been too many wyverns. I didn't even really level up much. So you can also grab this spirit to the left, especially because I'm like really down in levels currently. Oh, actually, that's not bad. Oh, right, because I was kind of over-leveled in the other area. That helps. So this might take a few tries, this this boss. Because, depending on the attack he does and how it hits me, will, I might get one shot. Which, in my PB, I did die. I forget if it was once or twice to this fight, so... The segment's like one of my larger time saves. Alright, nice dodge. So yeah, that fire breath, if it hits you immediately as he, like, bends his head down, then, as he bends his head down, then, all the flames will hit you and it'll, like, one-shot you. And shouldn't get an encounter here since, I just got into an encounter not too long ago. Alright, and so there's... what's this place? I forgot the name of this place, actually. Normoon, I think. So, spirit gemstones, I think this is an MP item. Yeah, hero's drink. And then, usually grabbing these breads is optional, but since I was already, low on them, I'm gonna grab each of them. I think I skipped them in my PB, because I had a... I didn't use that much bread throughout the run, and then I also, I didn't use that much bread, and then I also, got a lot of drops, I think, in my PB. So, Leonardo here, also another, spirit tamer, and, wants to test my skills, so, yeah, so we're fighting in the inn. There's also, Gameway specific thing. So I think since I have 14 Earth, I think I should be able to kill him in 4 hits. But yeah, since I was under-leveled in my PB, then I, oh yeah, I golded that split by 5 seconds. Yeah, the fight went 1 extra turn because I was under-leveled in my PB here. Yeah, even... Despite not, despite grabbing the extra breads too, I still golded. Well, yeah, so these items, these, wings as well, are, single-use, fast travel back to the area that you get them in, so... Absolutely need to, not forget to, grab them in certain, towns. I'm gonna need to do some backtracking here and there later in the run. Alright, so here's gonna be the start of the defense grind. Well, multiple things to talk about. So I think I have 21 defense, so I'm a little too high. Yeah, I guess I took a lot of extra hits, so that does make sense. So if I encounter a sprite, they might one-shot me. And so I want to encounter an encounter that has 2 giant ants, and it's gonna just be like tanking hits from them for a while. Alright, gonna save again since I haven't gotten that encounter yet. Sometimes it's really dubious when you get almost all the way through the forest and like don't encounter the ants. I'm gonna want to encounter them twice to do like 2 grinds as well. These arachnoids are not the giant ants. Oh my gosh, 21 damage. So the sprite could kill me, but maybe not. Hello. Yeah, so what can suck as well, since my defense is higher than I'd like it to be, then it could make the grind a little bit slower. 20 is the really good sweet spot. And it might get higher now since I keep getting hit by enemies. So I'm not getting the encounter I want. I'm sure it'll come. Oh, I might die, actually. I'm alive. And yeah, I'm just saving periodically as well, because I have 22 defense. Saving periodically because I might die to a sprite at some point and just lose all this progress. Yeah, they're not killing me so far. Yeah, so I think I'm like more than halfway to the boss already. Not finding that encounter still. Am I gonna die? Nope. Oh, I think because my defense is higher now, I actually survived. I think I did the stronger attack this time too. But being over higher defense than normal, kind of funny. Alright, gonna save again, just because, again, don't want to lose progress. It's getting pretty funny. I'm actually so close to the boss. Oh, there you go. Finally got one. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat a ton of hits. You'll probably use about 3 full MP bars worth of healing. Probably a little more since my defense is low too, or my defense is high. I'm gonna gain less defense per hit that I'm taking. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, right. I have only 2 MP left. Oops. Gotta use a healing item. Alright, so just gotta be careful to not die. In a different marathon run, I did die from not paying attention to my health and stuff, so gotta be careful. So yeah, since it's doing physical attacks, then yeah, I'm also gaining HP. Oh my gosh, we're rolling 15 sometimes, it's so low. Funny. Yeah, I think it was on a GDQ hotfix show when I died too. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this for a while. Just gotta make sure to not end my turn when my health is I think below 19 now since because my defense is so high. Normally I'd heal if I were at like 21 under 22. That's like I can go further than that. Problem is, I'm not sure how to do the math here for how many hits I actually need to take. I'm so high on defense now. And then yeah, the defense increase will only apply after the battle. So like after I either win or run away. And for I think it might be a bug with HP, where you'd be so if I use a healing item, then it'll heal me to my like new max HP if I heal full. But when I use healing magic, it'll heal at my original base amount, which was 51. Which is weird. So if my HP stat has gone up to like 57, if I use like a healing potion and it heals full, then I would hit 57. So but yeah, again, I'm not too confident on my where my defense is at, so I'm gonna use a whole use pretty much like all of my MP here, and then win the fight after. And then hope that's good enough. But usually in the route, normally you'd want to encounter a second pair of these to increase your HP more faster. So that after you've like grinded out your defense, then you know, you don't have to cast heals as often, so you can like grind out your HP a little faster. Then I'd like to try to at that point I'd like to try to get my HP to around like 62 or more is generally nice for the late game. So like the previous world record in this category, because he got unlucky, he kind of ran the late game with like 58, I think. So I think he did like kind of lose time in some parts because of needing to heal a little more due to like the slightly less HP. I'm gonna smack him. After this next heal, and hope that was good enough. Oh, he's actually not. Whoops, I miscounted how many times I hit him with physicals. So, oh, I miscounted by a lot apparently. Okay, good. So when I died in the hotfix show, that is also what happened, where I miscounted. So. Because I don't want to hit him too many times with physicals and kill him like partway through the grind. Otherwise, that'll be really bad. Oh, okay, I have 37 defense, so I overgrinded for sure. Whoops. Only by I think by like a kind of small margin. Because yeah, you'd ideally like to get to about. Oh wait, no, actually, that's not a small margin. Yeah, I'd like to get to 33 to 35 defense. Hey! Or giant ants. That helps. Oh, I forgot to see how much my HP was at. To know how many hits to take. So, I'm at 60. Oh yeah, okay, since I overgrinded, I guess. How many hits do I want to take then? Probably around 30 hits. The number is probably like less than that. Or well, hits and me dealing physical attacks combined. But it's also nice I'm restoring my MP while I'm getting hit too. Oh my gosh, he did 1 damage sometimes. I definitely messed up the grind here. Okay, I have 64 health, so I grinded more than I needed. Which makes sense, I'm starting to lose time compared to my PB right now. Which was also like half a minute behind my gold in my PB. Okay, so I want to save right here because the boss is like 2 steps away from here. So there'll be another like mini defense grind later on where I want to try to get my defense to about 45 in the I think like 4th last split, somewhere around there. So Zeus could kill me with his special attack. Well, since my defense is so high, I'd probably tank at least one of them. Yeah, this attack. So I used Spirit Armor level 2, which doubles your defense temporarily for a few amount of turns. I think it's like 3 turns, maybe. And yeah, my win stat was a little too low, so took an extra turn to kill him. But fortunately, he didn't kill me first because of that. Okay, yeah, so there's a lot of dialogue again. So, gonna be just big chillin' at this point. Okay, my bad. I just saw that I got pinged on Discord a couple times for a different event that I'm gonna also be running this game for. Checking real quick. Yeah, back on the boat again. Very short trip, but I do want to grab the spirit gemstones and I think I didn't really need that heal due to having a lot of MP left after that fight. Better safe than sorry. Only takes like 5 seconds anyway. Alright, so I'm super beefed up defensively compared to normal, so that'll help. Nice honey bread. Okay, let's see if I can pull up my notes during this cutscene, just to double check some stuff. Oh yeah, that was exactly 1 win short to be able to beat Zeus in 3 hits. Okay, so technically I'm like one wind element behind from the ideal route. Yes, not bad. Oh yeah, because Cull Hazard, like the encounters were really bad overall. Yeah, just gonna be running from these fights. Gotta pay attention to my HP though. So if I do encounter, I forgot the name. I think it's called I think they're Thunder Gel. It's like a yellow Voltorb looking enemy. That there's like 3 of them in an encounter. Then I might fight those. Gain 1 more wind level. The fish on a stick. It doesn't get to show as well because of Game Boy colors, but Quest 64, the beauty of those fish on a stick. So occasionally I've had the game crash after beating this boss, so really hoping that doesn't happen. I forgot to heal first and then save. That's fine. Usually when I'm a lot of times when I've been on a good pace, the game will crash like once or twice. So she did her special attack as her first attack, which unfortunate, but oh, twice in a row, dang. I think since my defense is so high, then I can actually tank like 2 of these. Normally shouldn't be able to. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, the game crashed. Alright, so don't look at my menu over here. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh gosh, the waste more time by healing again too. Saw nothing. Well, yeah, I don't actually have to like move around her like this. I don't know why I built that habit, but that's fine. Oh no. Oh, this is cursed. Alright, getting gate kept by the game. Yeah, since the cart is kind of expensive, then we got a EverDrive for this game. Alright, try again. Boss crash for set. Exactly. Oh, she lived. Uh-oh. Oh, right, because I'm under leveled. So I did need to use Uncutter level 2. Finish her off. That's fine. It's funny, I keep undoing the split every time the crashes happen. There you go. Alright, nice way to lose 2 minutes. That's dope. Some of it is because I made mistakes in the fight, but... Oh, I also do need to heal again, because... Health got sapped that time pretty hard. Oh, after the mistake. Alright, finally got through. The real final boss. Game crashing. Wow, I might actually hit 65 HP with all those physicals I'm getting hit by. I could have grinded it a bit too, but... Alright, almost out of here. See if I can get out of here without needing to heal again. Yeah, I should be able to. Maybe taking a heal at a Well, not quite an inn, but same thing, functionally. And yeah, I was kind of hoping that I'd get away with not needing to cast heal. Alright, see if I can catch up with my... When I get to Limeland, I want to have that 45 wind at least. Oh, whoops. Kind of messed up movement there. Yeah, and I will get one wind element soon. So you noticed Epona, eh? Link's horse. Yeah, I think both of these games came out around the same time too. Oh, right, I need a heal here. Or well, the N64 version. OT. Alright, taking this boat ride. And yeah, now these wyverns barely do any damage after all that defense grinding too. There are some enemies here that will hit pretty hard, and then probably gotta heal after taking like 3 hits from them potentially. Grab this. Okay, just in case of weird mistakes, I'm gonna save too. So this lottery here is where I needed the 7 spirit gemstones to spend for this warrior's cape. So the lottery result will come after a certain amount of steps later on, and then yeah, I'm gonna keep safe scumming until I potentially win the prize. So the warrior's cape doubles your defense. So gonna need it later, so that because the only alternative would be to you need to like massively grind defense for a really long time, but it's so much faster to get the warrior's cape instead. It shaves off a lot of time in the route. Instead of getting nuked by all the late game bosses. Yeah, after I get through the next area, then the result should come in for the what's it called? For the lottery. Oh, also, so the elements do cap at 50, so yeah, functionally I needed just 49 wind for everything else that I want to do for the rest of the game. So at this point I'm gonna start raising earth, because one boss, Shilf, she's very resistant to wind, so I'll be using earth magic against her. Alright, I'm gonna save just in case. Like, if I like fall asleep at the wheel or something, I could end up dying in here, because enemies do hit kind of hard. Some of these enemies are kind of hard. This place, Baragoon Tunnel, is a bit easier in Japanese version because what's it called? There's some enemy encounters where you can dodge their attack only in Japanese and can't dodge them in US. So the ghosts, the very first encounter that I got, yeah, these guys, they cast hot steam, which is like a kind of like a fire wheel around him. If you just hold right, you can if he's lateral with you, you can just hold right and dodge it in Japanese. The US version you can't. And then oh, same with those sprites, like those pixie enemies, like these guys. If they yeah, that attack, you can also dodge them if they're lateral height with you in Japanese. Then there's another encounter, Dark Goblins, which cast Rolling Rock, and US version is level 2, and then Japanese version is level 1, so the attack is smaller. You can hold down and dodge it, the Japanese version. Yeah, like that hit that I got hit by there, I could have, or would have dodged it in Japanese. Because of that, I have to heal a lot more, this version. It's usually like everything will hit me. So the boss here, Lavar, who in the original game for N64, he's just an NPC. In an area called a hidden area called Shamwood, but made him a boss this game. Or he was a good guy. Turned traitor, I guess. So a very lucky fight. I actually golded that segment by like 10 seconds. Yeah, there's like a dragon head attack that he can do that shoots fire. If he spawns it directly above you, it'll shoot fire downwards, and if he spawns it above himself, then it'll shoot diagonally across the room. So you can... It shoots multiple times, so you can... If he spawns it above him and it shoots diagonally, you can sometimes dodge some of them and not take like too much damage. Maybe like low 30s or high 20s. There's a Dark Goblin. So that attack, it's smaller in Japanese. Dodge it by holding down. So there's a chance I might die to this boss as well. So before I go, who normally is the only boss that you fight here in this area in Quest 64, but if he uses a special attack turn 1, then I'm dead, probably. He did not, so that's good. Oh, also, these self-buffs, like Spirit Armor, has a chance to miss, so sometimes you can just die. So that's a special attack there. If I don't have Spirit Armor up, then it would, like... Well, my defense is higher than normal, so I'd probably, like, barely survive one, but, yeah, fortunately, he didn't open with it. So yeah, normally you just save there, and then if he does the attack, then you just soft reset, like usually how it goes in a run. Soft reset and try again, so you can lose what, roughly like 20 seconds, I think. 25 seconds per attempt. Which the old world record, I think he had 1 or 2 deaths to that, so where I got a lot of time saved from in my PB. He also died to the final boss like 4 times, and I finally had a deathless fight against the final boss. So. Oh. Okay, so gotta make sure I heal. My MP is like pretty high for this part, actually. Because I'm gonna be taking a heal at another, not quite an inn. Gonna be sleeping. Which I should probably get into only like 1 more encounter before I get there. Yeah. That was like usually healthy. A lot of times I like really cut it close to getting here. If I decide not to like restore my MP or use a healing item when I run out of MP. Alright, so the result of the thing should come. The lottery. Alright, didn't win. So I did save from really far back, so I'm gonna go a little closer. Save, I guess. So maybe trying to like move a little differently to hope that the RNG is a bit different. Alright. Another loss. It's, yeah, my PB was 4th try or 5th try? I forget. It's 4th or 5th. And I don't know what the actual odds to win are, but definitely not uncommon in runs to get like 11 or more. But commonly in runs, I usually get like around 6th try. Like usually really common. Alright, I already lost count. That was like 5 or something. Alright, the bird is giving it to me.
I guess the problem is the bird is not giving it to you.
You're right, you're right. Give me the item, please. Or well, when you win, it also gets mailed to your house, so you have to go pick it up as well. So I won't even have the item yet. Till I clear through the next area. Oh my goodness. Try walking upwards. Hope that helps. Yeah, what could entirely kill a run is if you save exactly on the tile where the result will come, then as far as I know, you can't like change the RNG if that happens. So if you get like a losing result on that tile, then like pretty much killed the run at that point. Hey, I won finally. I lost count how many tries that was, but I think it was like at least a dozen. But probably lost like more than a minute for that. But hey, that's the game I play. Yeah, pretty much for the rest of the run, I'm gonna be outside of when I grind defense a bit more later. Then gonna be running from like every encounter at this point. So when I get into Boil Hole, I'm gonna need to keep my HP really high too. Because yeah, there's one encounter, the Ghost Stalker, which if I encounter him, I'm gonna actually grind defense on him, but if he uses his large cutter, it can roll like, well, since my defense is like higher than normal, then might be like high 30s. I'd normally say like roll around like, you know, a range of like 37 to 43 usually, so because of that, after every like 1 to 2 encounters, then probably gonna end up like needing to use a heal like every time. Yeah, that's where this route, that's why I think if you have like around 63 HP as your max, then I think this helps save time because you like may not have to heal as often, so like can save like little bits of time. Oh yeah, and those lions that are big sleeping, you're faster than them, so you can just immediately run without getting hit by them. So again, with the previous world record, since he had only 58 HP going in here, then I think he lost a lot of time because he had to heal after like every encounter that he got. To not risk dying to the Ghost Stalker. So yeah, 42 defense. Okay, since I didn't encounter a Ghost Stalker, so I want to try to grind defense here if I encounter a Ideally, red rose knight, but if I encounter a white rose knight, I might actually try in there. Okay, yeah, there's the red rose. So since I had 42 defense, how much damage am I taking? 22, so... I think I should be gaining about 21% to a level, so... Every 5 hits. So... Yeah, so I guess I want to get to... Or how many hits do I want to take then? I guess like 15? 14, 15 hits. So I'm gonna try to grind to about 45 defense. I already lost count, since I was talking about numbers while trying to count, so I messed myself up, but that's fine. Definitely do that a lot. I'd like this to heal like 33 or more. Okay, cool. Yeah, so normally I wouldn't want to burn an MP item, but since I did have excess amount, it should be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna just guess that I took enough hits. I'd assume. I probably overgrinded. But... Oh, not really. Kinda. If I do encounter one more of the Rose Knights, then I could actually hit 46 defense before getting the defense cape. Because once I get the... Or Warrior's Cape, sorry. Once I get the Warrior's Cape, my defense will be so high that those guys, I think, will roll, like, 1 damage, so I won't be gaining defense from, like, random encounters much. In turn, I also won't have to, like, heal as often, though, like, never running from encounters. Alright, so just double checking. I'm gonna save here in case I make some menuing errors or something. Oh, I already made one. I was supposed to use the white wings, not the black wings that I just got. I think since I did save, it was actually a little faster to soft reset than to go and get the black wings again from that house and then use the white wing. Yeah, that wouldn't have been like that massive of a time loss even if I didn't save there. Since I was right there, so you can just collect the black wing. So yeah, white wings brings you back to Melroad, like your hometown. So need to go to that mailbox to get the Warrior's Cape equipped. And now I want to use black wings. And I don't need to go back to that area, so I don't need to get the white wings again. I do need to get these black wings again. Because you can only have one in your inventory until you use it. I'm gonna have to fast travel here after this next boss fight. Oh, I think I could have actually skipped the healing here, because I did use that one MP item earlier. But better safe than sorry, because, I don't know, there could be a chance that I would have been, like, barely short to these next 2 boss fights. Something. So I'm gonna save again, because I could potentially die to this boss coming up. Oh my gosh. Looking at my splits, I'm like already losing 1 billion. Lost like 2 minutes on this segment compared to my PV. Big part of that was overgrinding defense. But then also, yeah, the really bad luck on the lottery as well. So yeah, Lavar's back, so I gotta fight him twice in a row, and Lavar 3 is the dangerous fight because of this attack the ice chainsaw. It as you can see, it does like 31 damage. Even though I have the defense cape, I think because it's all like single hits, then it racks up like 1 damage at a time. So no matter how high my defense is, I can't really like tank that hit that well. So I want to keep my health generally above like 36 probably. Did not die to this. You kind of like what was I gonna say? You can kind of like mitigate the damage a bit if you move like around the same time that it launches. So that's why I was able to take only 24 damage when I moved upwards that last time. I did the movement properly. Which there's a visual cue I actually use where when he spawns the ice chainsaw circling around him, then it kind of resets his like idle animation where he's kind of looks like he's walking in place a little bit, but his staff kind of like moves like back and forth towards him. So I wait for it to move like 5 times, and once he's moving it back to himself like the fifth time, when I start moving upwards. It seems to line up the timing pretty well. Managed to figure that out with using save states pretty much. Just trial and error, brute forced it. Same with dodging that dragon's attack way back when I was talking about how he could have one-shot me with his fire breath. So I heard that there's like a 2-frame window if you when you start the fight, if you hold right and then move up, then you can dodge. So I think I hit that window to avoid getting hit. But I had to kind of like trial and error to find out the timing. Sometimes, depending on the RNG of his flames, it'll like... You'll still get hit by it, by the start of it, but you can like kind of walk out of the attack and only take like 7 damage or something. Instead of his whole attack hitting you. So a combination of getting the right movement, but I also got lucky on top of that. That other time. Oh my gosh, like 8.5 minutes fine by PB currently. I was saying that if the run goes badly, it could be like a 142. You know, my estimate's 147, but getting kind of close. My best possible time, it says, is an hour 40 minutes and 52 seconds. So. Which makes sense. This run's been like pretty absurdly unlucky. So. In addition to some mistakes here and there. Yeah, it's pretty much backtracking to... Oh gosh, where am I going here? Oh, Shamwood. So, they moved one of the bosses, Shilf, to that area, Shamwood, so... I'm gonna go fight her. There's like a story element, like a mirror to collect over there, which is only specific to the Game Boy version, not Quest 64. And would kind of seem like an unfinished area in Quest 64. Maybe because like the game was rushed. Alright, so here, the Ghost Stalkers can still kind of do a lot of damage with the large cutter. Assume it'll probably roll like around 10. This enemy I was talking about. The Cyclone attack is a lot weaker than his large cutter, so... if I encountered it during my first visit here, then you know, you'd probably get hit for like around low 20s from the Cyclone attack, but then his large cutter will hit like high 30s to low 40s. So it's nice for defense grinding. But unfortunately, as usual, I didn't encounter one on the first visit, which pretty common. My PB, I actually did encounter like 3 of them on the first visit. Got lucky because of that. But every other serious attempt in between all 3 categories of this game, outside of my PB in this run, I've like not gotten a Ghost Stalker encounter on the first visit in, which would be ideal. It doesn't seem like that rare to happen because it like would happen in practice like decently often, but just like the good runs always gets the little cursed thing to happen. The little cursed thing to happen when you gotta rely on RNG. Unsurprising. This is how it goes. So I gotta make the trip through the desert. There is one spirit kind of in the... I think it's like right in the center of this open desert area. So I'm gonna keep increasing Earth because I forgot the amount I need. I think it's minimum like 25 for this boss. Oh yeah, this area is also kind of like really ear-piercing, but yeah, there's a ton of goodies here. Yeah, a couple of them are kind of useful, to be honest. Okay, yeah, so 23 Earth minimum, but yeah, I'm like looking at my notes. You can kill her in 1 turn less if I have 25 Earth, so take this small detour to grab this one. Gotta remember to heal. Oh, I need to also restore my MP too. So I actually burned a lot of time in my PB because I forgot to restore my MP here. And I think I was short like 1 Earth level on top of that, so it actually like wasted a ton of time. Where I thought I killed the run on world record pace because that happened. But even though I lost a lot of time, I still survived at least. Or still didn't burn like too much time. Sort of. I also got extremely lucky on the final segment, so kind of carried the run. So it should take 12 hits to kill. So I grab that extra Earth. Which the other 2 categories, like Japanese any percent and all spirits, like usually have like a lot more Earth. So you can kill her in like half or quarter of the amount of turns, depending on which category it is. Yeah, geez, compared to my PB, I saved like 45 seconds. Oh, oops. Bad movement there. It's fine. Okay, so I need to remember where to go here. Because, if I waste a wings in the wrong spot, I could end up just losing a lot of time, so I'll save in case. Pretty sure it's Donder in first, and so I've got to remember to grab the wings again on my way out. But first off, okay, I knew I had a very low MP items, so. So yeah, if you don't have any dewdrops left, you can get one here. So this does waste some time, but yeah, so you can grab one, use one, and then grab another. the backup item. Oh, whoops, I double talked to him by accident. Yeah, if I had one more MP restorative, I could have probably hit that. But not the end of the world, though. Yeah, so all this is unique to the Game Boy part, like all this, all these cutscenes, and having to go revisit the dragon again in All Hazard as well. Yeah, fortunately, the fight with the dragon is much safer. Oh, there's a Lamia. Hoping to encounter some of those. My first visit here. But instead I got like 10,000 wyverns instead. Yeah, I agree, Chill Dragon. Yeah, so since each of the flames are doing only 1 damage, then I can take the hit. So this attack that we just call Hydro Pump, obviously because of Pokemon. So we don't want to see that attack because the animation's really slow. And should take 5 hits to kill as well. Okay, I only did it once, it's not bad. I think I actually had 0 from my PB. Oh, whoops, I should just increase fire at this point, because I don't need to increase the other elements. My wind is capped. So. Back to Donran. So, don't need the wings, so entering the final area, even though there's still like 3 splits left. I mean, 2 of them will pass by pretty quick, which there's a chance I could die to the next boss fight, so or next 2 boss fights, so I'm gonna save there. Well, I guess all 3 boss fights, I definitely could die, but the odds are lower for these next 2 fights. Could happen. So, got a very long cutscene up until before I get to this next boss. I actually like this song a lot in the Game Boy version too. It sounds very like mystic. Alright, so Guilty, who normally is a pretty heavy reset point. Vanilla speedruns. But thanks to Windcutter level 3, he's generally not as bad. Oh, that attack could kill me if he does it again, though. Fortunately not. Hey, I golded that segment by 6 seconds. Yeah, gonna be fighting Beegis pretty soon next to... Can be a run killer in both games, but if you... Since I'm overgrinded on defense, like could be not much of a problem. I do need to restore MP though when I get into the fight. Or right before I get into the fight. I'm gonna use 2 items. Let's have so much bread, oh my gosh. Yeah, like way too many healing items. That means when I was defense grinding on the red rose knight, I should have used an item, healing item, instead of MP item. I could have skipped getting the dewdrop earlier. It's kind of bad RNG. Because I want to get close to him so that I can do the wind bomb cheese. So I never talked about the wind bomb sweet spot that I've been doing on a lot of bosses. So that's the wrong spot. I want to be right here. So if you stand like a little bit underneath bosses, you can get an extra hit with wind bomb. So you can like get an extra damage. So like how I was doing like 400 and something near the end. Ideally you want Beegis to come towards you like early in the fight. But since he stayed back the whole time and I had to like go across the room, all the way across the room to him and hit him with a wind cutter level 3, then it was slower because I was doing less damage until I got close enough. But he also didn't use his special attack where he cuts you like 11 times. Which if you've like undergrinded on defense, then the attack will hit really hard because he'll hit you 11 times, but it also will roll like more than 1 per hit. So it gets really dangerous if he's rolling like 2 or 3 per hit because he'll eat almost like half your health one turn. That last defense grind I did was like mostly for that reason. So yeah, there are some dangerous encounters here. So those Spriggans, if they use Ice Knife, can hit like 20s, I think. But they're doing Large Cutter, and I guess I'm overgrinded on defense since it's only hitting like 2 damage instead of... Usually I get hit for like 4 over here. Yeah, so there, that did like 23. And then what carried the world record really hard is there's an enemy called Judgment, which is like a it looks like a Greek god statue kind of thing. And they're really slow, so if the encounter has only judgments in them, then you outspeed them, so you can just run. And got like 10 of them in this area. Oh, there's one right there. Like the first like 3 encounters in a row I got those. So. And then yeah, these pinheads. Quest 64 any percent. They if you're going for world record, pinheads and pale riders, these enemies like automatically kill the run. Cause they oh whoops. They hit so hard in that game. They're fine here, generally. So if pinheads use hot steam in the US version, you can also avoid it as well. You pull to the right. Unless if the pinhead that's below you does it. Gotta eat it. Yeah, there's the example I was talking about. Dodging hot steam. Yeah, into the world of Mammon. So yeah, assuming that this boss fight is deathless, or has like maybe 1 death, then yeah, I think I can be done the run in like 6 minutes or so. So we're getting pretty close to the end. And then, that being said, time will be on the... Oh, I thought I got hit there. I wasn't paying attention. Did that heal for no reason? But yeah, the final hit on Mammon, when time is... Yeah, definitely got turned around multiple times in Quest 64. That always happens to people. Like, I was watching, whoops! I went the wrong way. I was watching Charles do a blind playthrough recently, and definitely getting turned around sometimes. If you win a battle in Quest 64, then Ryan will get turned in the direction that you were going. But if you run away from a battle, then you don't get that. So very easy to go the wrong way because of like camera jank and stuff. I think this is the final room of the World of Mammon. So, Spirit of Stone can heal you up, but I just say no since I'm gonna use my last dewdrop anyway. And if I get hit on the way to Mammon, then I'm gonna also just use like a bread or something. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of enemies that are not hitting me, even though low encounters. Outside of Judgment. Like 2 steps away. Alright, here we go. Oh, an encounter like literally 1 step from Mammon. It's funny. Oh, never mind. I was actually 2 steps away. Still. I lied. Yeah, so Mammon. So yeah, just gonna be using Wind Cutter. So normally, so this attack usually ends up, if you're low on defense, that ends up being a reset. But since my defense is like higher than normal, I'm able to tank it with like more than half my health left. So there's an attack with like these missiles that come flying over you that shoot down a beam, and that attack usually will one-shot you if you don't have spirit armor. So now I'm hoping that my spirit armor level 2 doesn't run out and that he doesn't do that attack. Because wow, he keeps giving the big laser. That's actually amazing. Amazing luck. That's time. Oh, I am 1 turn short. Never mind, I lied. Oh, my spirit armor ran out, but he is 1 hit from death. Okay, and time. I actually forgot to stop the timer in my thing too. Oh, that was like 14 seconds behind my goal with like worse encounters in that area. In my PB, I used the Spirit Armor level 2 a second time, halfway through the fight, to try to re-up on it. Yo, thanks for the GGs, y'all. Much appreciated. So I hate to say this, but I actually do gotta go catch the bus in a few minutes, so I was looking up the time for it.
And we'll do this quick, so thank you very much for this. Stay tuned, everybody. We're gonna be right back with Metroid Master and Jeff Vader Jr. doing Windjammers.
Hey, good luck to both of them. Oh, I guess the last thing to say, if you want to shoot me a follow, I'm at Ryan_Ford522 on all of my socials. So Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, etc. So aside from that, if there's an exclamation point donate command, type that and please donate. I mean, cancer is no joke. But with that, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all later.